Alright, we are live. What's up YouTube, what's up Twitch, Sungluten here. We're back for another live session of Dune Imperium. Still top 1, that feels good. 50-ish, maybe a bit less elo advance on number 2 on Ship It Horror. So very happy about that. Yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into this game. Hey Marius, thanks a lot for the follow on YouTube, I appreciate that. So, hey Albert, yeah. The tourney was fun, but sadly it did not work out for me. I missed out, to be honest, quite narrowly on those top ones, and I think would one of those two games have been a top 1, a first place? I might actually have been able to squeeze through, not 100% sure, but yeah. Minimic, Invasion Ships and Sonic Snoopers there. And here, wait, we had, yeah, that's why I skipped through quite quickly, because none of that is interesting to me. Hey Vivrex, good to have you here. Hope you all had a great Sunday evening, Sunday overall, and that you're having a good start to your evening. Yeah, thanks a lot, Kinohara. It was good to bump into... We played each other recently, right? Sorry, I had so many games it starts mixing up, but I do recall, I think, game we played. Probably Yuna or Helena? Maybe Helena. Yeah, let's go Helena. Gonna be Yuna, the row is weak. I went Helena because I don't trust the first row anyways, and I'm happy not to see my ring. Yeah, right, you finished, you won it. The Dune god always blesses you. You had a good game. I know, funnily enough, most of the people care a lot about the ring of Helena. For me, this is a bit secondary, to be honest. For me, it's a lot about infiltrating City and Landsrat. The ring is a nice little plus, but I don't feel like that's what makes her so strong, especially in Immortality. The row can change with the snap of the fingers. It doesn't really matter what's there at the very start. And you can get lucky with it as well as you can't, but what is stable with her is you can go Carthag whenever you want. You can infiltrate Swordmaster, you can round 7 whenever, you can go research station, and being able to plan around that is her real strength in my opinion. Always have You always have plans within plans for some reason, yeah. Oh, and it was the game where you had long reach and Gola, right? Ah, that was disgusting. It was gross, but well played, definitely well played. Yeah, PHP Harity, I agree with you. Just the extra options of infiltrating, of being able to deprioritize some moves, knowing you can still go. She was your favorite for a long time? Yeah, she was my favorite at the start as well, but then she quickly fell through. Yeah, let's just go Carthage, see what we get here. Get ready, won't be the worst to get. I do think Beast is going Technigo, or at least someone, so I think one troop here probably gonna work out. I think she's stronger in the base game. Yeah, I agree with you. Definitely. Would be perfect if I get FSA. Let me try to translate that. Ah, full scale assault. Yeah, for a double dreadnought. Yeah. True. But 8 persuasion is a bit of a stretch. Although obviously with the ring we would put that down to 7, but still. Yeah, I'm in a liaison for some persuasion afterwards. Why not? Selective could be an option. That's true. Oh, and they find some good stuff here. It has the 5, so can take both. That's beautiful. Yeah. Look, impersonator as well. Yeah, actually, as Ilesa, definitely. I can see the plan. Hey, Polykill. Yeah, thanks a lot. It's true in our game earlier again, but that guy is rude. I already had him in the game earlier. His pseudo is French, so I guess it's just a frustrated French kid. Yeah, yeah, I do remember Poly. I do remember. What was his name though? Forgot his name, but something French. Hey, Bitinsky, what's up? It's maybe a bit too silent. Put that up a bit. Yeah, better. But yeah, Polykill, it's funny. Somehow opponents seem to get triggered by you, although you don't seem to do anything out of the ordinary, to be honest. But seriously, everyone's just nuking into the good stuff. Just lost to ship it. He came first. Yeah, you tried. Don't worry, it will happen. It has to happen. It also happened to me earlier today. He was first, I was second. It was a bit frustrating. Because another player should have gone combat round 7 and somehow didn't. So Ship It won 2 VPs with like 10 strength. It was a bit ridiculous. You have the magic aura, yeah. You trigger opponents. There we go. Yeah, right. Consider I was mad. I don't know how he ended up winning that fight, but yeah, 2 VP, 10 or 11 strength. But the other one should have just gone Arakin and ended up going Smuggle to smuggle up for no reason. He didn't need the beetle, he was just there. I did not understand that move at all. But yeah, it is what it is. In the end, that's where combat also works, is sometimes you can just get lucky because people do make the wrong decisions. You can get away with finding a cheap VP or 2 in that case. But yeah. So, test Trueseer. If you were in that game, it never allowed. Yeah. I was on iPad, so it's a bit harder to type quickly or to table talk, but it is what it is. Nobody has this Solari, the spice to go conspire, so I might want to do that. Unless they do it now. They could. Imperial Basin conspire. Ilban seems to have a rough time, or am I locked off here somehow? Seems to work. Imperial Basin, yeah, okay. I guess I get smuggling, but that will be enough for my Swordmaster. Currently in a game against Georges. Hey, enjoy it. That's gonna be fun. Maybe I go with the ring though. I can maybe get away with actually smuggle up though, but does it make sense? If I do that next round, I could smuggle down because Beast is gonna ship. Ilban is gonna get his Swordmaster, or he might need 1 Solari for his Swordmaster though at that point. Yeah, it's a bit risky. I think I'll take Test of Humanity. I prefer the Persuasion and the effect is a bit more annoying. But I really like Trueseer as well. The extra Emperor access is also useful. He played his ring already, so he's gonna be on 7, but now Beast should ship up and down afterwards with Solari. So I do think we can get away with go up here. Hey Nikolai. Yeah, let's reserve Test of Humanity. Oh, no. Ugh. That's exactly what I'm talking about with this bloody ring. I hate it. I always think Shipit needs to play at least 3-5 games per day to stay at the top. I do play 2-3 games a day, but on weekends much more. On weekends I'm rather between 6 and 8, I guess, a day. Depends a bit. Sometimes it's 4-5, sometimes it can be 7-8. So I guess something in between 5-6, something around that on average. But yeah, punished for not. Yeah, but Atomic here would have been, yeah, would have been the thing, I guess. Elective is gone. Yeah, I guess I have to Atomic this. Oh boy. Unless, maybe I go secrets first. Maybe we find bypass protocol for that. I have the spice. So that would be funny. And otherwise, yeah, I'll nuke. The 4, yeah, anyways, it's so. Yeah, refocus. Free conflict? Yeah, I don't call that free. I mean, at least 3 troops. We don't know that intrigue. I would not call that free. Plus, it's not a VP. If it was a VP, I would definitely have gone for it. Here, I mean, yeah, I could have maybe spent my water for it, but... Oh, yeah, Ilban had. But I agree with you, it's still pretty cheap. Could have maybe considered just Hardy, but I had a feeling that if it was bypass protocol, we would have a lot of fun. So I wanted to gamble on that intrigue. It did not work. But it is what it is. Did she have the 5? Yes, she had the 5. Found firm grip. Beast with long reach as well. Manufacturer. They don't work together, so I guess it's okay. Web of power already there. Having web top of the deck, how good must that be? Yeah, just take test. That's exactly how it feels to be Helena. You see in the shadows, shifting, web of power. T-Rex Master, everything under the nose, nothing for the ring. My typical Helena experience. That's why I don't value the ring, to be honest, because you need to be very lucky to be able to snatch something interesting. Whereas the other ability, infiltrating, this is what makes her more interesting to me. So let's hopefully get us almost the next round. Wait, Beast did not go ship. Oh, that actually messes up my whole plan, I guess, because now Ilban probably needs to smuggle to get his Soulmaster. I play Helena and don't get any good cards, it's so over. Yeah, it's so over, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it is a bit more complicated, but she still has her strength as well. Was full space. Come on, you find your Solari differently, right? The ring or wealth, just don't smuggle. It's not worth it, trust me. If he smuggles, what do I do? He does smuggle, of course. Could just selective with test. Rush dagger. See what we pull. Could go for a Holtzman, Haga into Holtz. Yeah, not so inspired. Let's go selective. Let's make them toss some cards already. Okay, Diplo. Diplo we could work with. If Horde is open, that's a combat I would see myself fighting for, but never mind. We might want to mend that first, just to see if she goes highliner. We could, right? Yeah, she probably did set the impersonator away. Hey, John McLean, appreciate the subscribe on YouTube. Let's go, guys. We're 665. That's huge. I do think she probably set aside that guild impersonator, and by the way, not very smart of these to go for this alliance, because she's gonna have an easy path to it. Doesn't even need to work hard on it. And even if she doesn't get it, that's the one thing is, even if she doesn't get it, she's not spending so much effort in getting there, right? Because she earns spice by setting aside the card. And she doesn't even need to send it there, she can graft it to something else. So Beast will need to fight much more in getting there. He got Mentat. How on earth did he have the money? Oh, cult assassination mission, okay. Well, that does not help me. Oh. Yeah, that game feels bad already, guys. I have to admit, everything we want to do ends up sideways. My Hardy, she's probably gonna highliner, right? Surely has it. And she has great cards, though. Maybe I just go wealth. Dawn, please go highliner now. If she doesn't, I'll be so depressed not to have gone Hardy, but I can't bet that. She has 2 cards to get highliner. Surely she's gonna do that. It's a perfect setup, it's the right combat. Everything lines up. But that's where Mentat would have been very helpful, is just to wait and see what's happening. Come on, you don't have it? Or does she try to change her mind because she figures maybe she can squeeze that combat otherwise and save the spice? No, she's grafting it. Yeah. But she goes Conspire. He goes Conspire with it. He gives the combat to Ilban. Oh, that's such a bummer. Yeah, but surely she would have gone Highlander if I went hard, you know? He didn't play the ring. Guys, playing experimentation over Beast's ring is crazy, especially when you don't have troops here. Like, don't be scared to reveal your experimentations at least a couple of times. Like, you can easily get there. To get there, basically, you need specimens as well, right? You need to reclaim some... unless you really get to the max beetles by going 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's a long way out. Easier is to reveal them a couple of times and to bump up, down here. That's 2 beetles, and then you just need 1, 2 specimen, another 4 specimens. So technically you need to reveal them 4 times, and then you get there. So please, when you have Beast ring, when you have Ilban's ring, whatever good ring you have to play it. That drives me crazy to see. And there's no landing rights anymore. Yeah, this game is ghost, guys. I'd still take that, just for the strong persuasion and the little sword on top. This game does not feel good. I've been in this position in games a lot. Yeah, that's the kind of game where we'll need to invent something, because so far nothing works. Exactly. And even that, it looks like we have a bit of an advantage here, but Ilessa has in the shadows, right, in the deck, so she's also having maybe an easier time to get there, although we might want to push that, to be honest. This alliance, we might be able to still squeeze it. Ah, but she has shifting as well, yeah. She might just focus this first, which would be my hope. Find Web of Power again, but then again this time it's obvious because of Mentat, Arakeen. Sword, he drew a lot. Yeah, she will fight on that, I think so too. Lose so much momentum if you don't get some good cards early game. Yeah, or at least some combat VPs, some cheap early VPs. I do have a lot of games where I don't have a great deck, to be honest, and I still manage to squeeze some stuff, Spice Mist Flows, combats, and so on. But right now, we're a bit all over the place, so I guess we'll see. What's the plan? It's not looking good. Yeah, it's smuggle down, get Soulmaster, see what we can do with that Seek Allies. Maybe get that ready. I wouldn't be missing 1 Solari though. That's 6, that's 10, but surely Beast reclaimed for Solari as well. So I'll get that red note. That's another VP. Come on now, surely it's not... If he goes smuggle, I'll punish by just going Menta. At this point. Hey, Bludgeon. You got summoned by PHP Harity indeed. Nuke's not bad. Yeah, I mean... In the end, I did choose Helena with the bad row, and I didn't get any of the good cards, so I don't know if it's an argument for or against Nukes. But it does make Helena a bit more versatile at the start. You can pick her up even if the row looks bad. Let's put it that way. Oh, true, he can ship now, so maybe that's my silver lining, is that I can smuggle. Have to go smuggle with experimentation. Gets me an intrigue as well. Problem is, Ilban will run away with the game, I do think. Funny thing is, Swordmasters will be late for everyone here, pretty much. Round 5, round 6 for them too. Unless they have a surprise intrigue to take it before. But Ilban does look strong. Ilessa might want to fight Emperor though. I hope they understand what I mean with that. I said it to make sure. Taking Mentat is maybe not a bad idea. Brother Beast, can you hook us up with a little Mentat? Come on. I usually don't table talk that much, but here I feel like it's necessary. Because they will just be obnubilated by their own battle here, I feel like, and they're gonna let Ilban do whatever. They were talking about my rank, guys. Like, I have a target on my back by default. That's not the problem. Let's see how that works, guys. They were talking, but yeah, mental. Why did he really just use infiltrate to go shipping first? Like, what does that bring you? You can do that on your second agent. I'm so mad. What the point of that? What is the bloody point of that? Does he have something to infiltrate Swordmaster? I don't think so, right? Well, I'm gonna set treachery aside, although I'm not getting that, but it's absolute crap anyways. The rest, although I have refocus, so maybe I use that. Not a huge fan though, but yeah, I'm not gonna table talk that much. Okay, whatever. Blood feuding beast is blinded by his need to spacing alliance, right? Yeah. What is the point of infiltrating on your first agent? Makes no sense. Toxic as fuck. Yeah, exactly. I'm also gonna get toxic there. Refocusing here might not be a bad idea though, to get treachery. Although, yeah, there is 1 in 7 that I don't get treachery. Anything else gives it to me. And it's not the worst to just not see ring. Yeah, and he goes hardy now. Where's the God Emperor to put these people in their place? Yeah. He should put them back to their bloody place. Yeah, exactly, Biatinsky. It doesn't make sense. And he had diversion, so I don't know. Okay, I guess he wanted the troops for a deployment on Hardy. Maybe. He's gonna get Holtzman set up. Yeah, he's not gonna bother about anything else after that. When playing with new players, I think I'll just go with the flow. Yeah. I'm not trying to teach them, definitely. Experiment. I think we still suit. And send it ready. As long as Ilban does not end with that point, I guess it's okay. Not making assumptions, but this is the only unfortunate part of truly random pairings. Yeah, I agree. Let's have a quick look at the output log file to see how much he's played, for instance, this season. So what Lucio... Oh, he played 44. He's master. Elo, yeah, 15-19 though. Okay, then we have Lavranchuk. I saw his name a couple of times already. He's not new to that game. Definitely knows how to play it. Mr. Lavranchuk, he played only 38 games this season though, but 1578 Elo. So less games, but already significantly more. Elo and Mobor. Master Elo 1516, and he played 37. Alright. Master rank means nothing else but having time to play. I agree with that. I think we go for treachery here, a bit of explosivity. Peter and Thufia are not bad cards by any means, but I want some explosivity here. We need something that ready for now is our only, let's say, competitive advantage. That's why all of you streamers do a good job by putting on events. Yeah, but the thing with events in the end is that it's such a small sample that I mean, it's very interesting because those are very good games. Most, if not all, players really know their stuff. That makes games very interesting, but it can still lead to a bit lucky outcomes or unlucky outcomes here and there, for or against everyone, right? I mean, this tournament in this, for instance, I was a bit unlucky, maybe, or very lucky at the start, a bit unlucky to not be able to end my games correctly, so I dropped out of the tournament very early. And then in my own tournament, I ended up having so much luck in the first 3 qualifiers. I ended up winning all of them, so it's like going one way, then going complete other way, and so on. So I think it's too low of a sample to really get to those, but we should do some sort of a league system. But yeah, need funding as well, that's true. Mr. Beast, where are you? Now that I'm gonna have hardy access, watch it being some crap. Yeah. It is not what we want to see. But maybe I'll put my money where my mouth is and go Mentat first, just to show them what should be done. But it's a better sample of skill. I mean, college baseball here in the States has a ridiculous setup to determine a champion. Oh yeah, really? That's interesting. I know he only plays uprising. Yeah, this I agree with you, and it's a nightmare to organize already just a tournament with every player having only 3 qualifiers to play. There's already so much time. I wouldn't want to organize anything more complicated than that. I'm being completely honest. So. Oh, okay, that's interesting. In baseball, in fact, they only play one-offs. It's only the championship game where it becomes best of 3. I'm sure it leads to a couple of injustice or lucky kind of outcomes, or unlucky, depending what you look. Depending on how Otani arm is feeling. So he's a Japanese baseball hitter, I see. I had to Google the name. Apologies. I am not up to date with baseball at all. So you following baseball, Diz? What kind of sports are you following actually? I mean, if anything else as well. Back to the game, Surprise Beast didn't switch to Criminal Alliance once he grabbed Stillsuit Manufacturer. Yeah, right. But he seems to be... I don't know what he seems to be doing, to be honest. That's not helping our case. Don't like baseball? Oh, okay. Just watched last year because of Toronto Blue Jays. Okay. Southeast, it's college football. Okay, yeah. Florida. Nice. Very nice. I think we go Hardy, to be honest. We go Hardy, then we get the friendship as well to maybe spice trade. And the test might just go secrets. We might show our true colors, guys. Try to go for the BG alliance still. But if we win that fight, that would be our 2 other friendships locked up, and then we can really focus on... Maybe we rush this one though, because her shifting, her in the shadows... That match against Ship It. No, it's not a recording, I was playing chill. He ended up first, I ended up second. I was so mad. Because he won the last combat, 2VP combat on 10 strength. The guy that was supposed to just go Araki and send out another 3 troops to be on like 15 or 16 strength, decided to go bloody smuggling for nothing. Like, it didn't give him a beetle. He would even have double drone on Arakin, so it would have been better for his spice plus flow chances. I have no clue what the hell was going on in his mind, but he ended up going smuggling instead of Arakin and gave the combat to ship it. He had, I mean, I know why, I guess he did it because he had stage incident. But I mean, I still don't understand because stage incident is just 1 VP, but if you have a shot at getting 2 VPs, shouldn't you go for that? I don't know. Something was very wrong with his strategy at that point of the game. But other than that, he wasn't playing so badly, so that's why I was a bit shocked. I was like, I didn't even chat about it because I was like, surely he has something that's coming up that will make sense of what he just did. But nothing happened. That whole game was a stage incident, yeah, right? Exactly. So he took invasion ships with landing rights, right? Yeah, so that's going to be heavy deployment, of course. Do I fight him on that? To be honest, I kind of want to just fight him because I'm angry. Because I can't predict what he's going to do. He's going to just rush this alliance now like a madman. I start sounding like Easy Pete. No, but I mean, come on. Combat, level 3 combat 1 on 10 swords is crazy. But yeah. So, I might want to keep Spice Trader though. I'll just play Recon to Carthage, send out 3 troops beyond 15 and play test when he reveals so that he loses a troop. Loses a troop. And I would be on 16. What kind of card? I might just be triggered here, but... He's got Death Commando potentially. He doesn't even have a Fremen for it, so yeah, let's just go here. We will have to punish him. Right. Well, I mean, I do table talk into this, but come on, I've put everything in it as half a friendship. I mean, seriously. Mr. Sneaker Dad, yeah, voice chat I think would be a bit toxic potentially here and there. Easy Pete cosplay activated. I think the rank 1 really brings out the toxicness. Am I toxic right now in the chat? Oh, okay, well. I mean, against Beast a bit, yeah, I fully agree. But that one I think is deserved because he plays a bit like a madman. Like, he's got tunnel vision, but like not that kind of tunnel, but like this kind of tunnel. Like, he doesn't even look in front. But against Ilessa, is it toxic as well? Then I should maybe calm down. Okay. Voice makes it better because then you can actually table talk and influence the game. Yeah, but to be honest, at some point I would just mute everyone. I'd rather play my own game. But yeah. Just with moderation should work out. How often are people going to cuss out? Yeah, I mean, I do see the chat. Ask Polykill, for instance. He's over on Twitch though, but he He gets trash talked. Every game we play against each other, somehow he ended up being trash talked by someone. By one of the other players. So. We're gonna do this. I present to you. -1 troop, gentle beast. I will need some spice though, so that spice trader would have been handy. However, I needed that one little sword to pass him and potentially not use ambush. But if I... Yeah, there goes the first spice must flow. There's nothing for me there. I think we'll just keep it. Keep it like that. Let's pass. So we're just gonna take our friendships. Same here, I think my username, Bricktop Nemesis, and red being color of choice invokes the rage. Yeah. I could take beasts, but notice I will put it on Imperial Basin just because it's Ilbans and because one spice or two would make a difference for me. Although Carthage might be the next combat. I don't really want to gamble on that. Well, it would have been, but the spice would also be useful for me. He doesn't have the Solari, so as long as nobody goes reclaims for Solari here, we should be able to calculate higher if Beast is not going. Let's see if he reads chat. If he reads chat, I do expect him to have been peer pressured into taking that Mentat now. But let's see. Otherwise, what I'm looking at is maybe experiment to Imperial Basin, glimpse the path we can keep, but then we probably want to play it to go research, and definitely pop calculated higher if we see him get up to 2 Solari. But yeah, Swordmaster first move could very well be... I mean, if he does that, then fair enough, I'm gonna stop trash talking him because that means he's really new. If you're beast, you're not taking Mentat out of spite. That, to be honest, that's usually why I don't table talk. That's maybe the third time overall that I start or that I try giving advice, or yeah, there we go. That I like try to give directions, because usually it just ends up turning against yourself, right? You're the one table talking, and everyone's like, yeah, blah blah, talk, and I'm ending up being the one targeted, so it doesn't make sense. But yeah, he did it. He went sword. But Ilessa doesn't have the money. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. I baited him because Ilessa doesn't have the money. He thinks he's got a path to Mentat now. And I'm gonna calculate higher the shit out of it. Shut up, Mr. We'll target now for typing in the game. Yeah, I'll stop typing, to be honest. But this one was just... This little text here was baiting on purpose, because he's looking at it now. Only one Solari. Oh, the one that keeps table talking doesn't have the Mentat money, so I have my chance, I have my window at getting it. Well, not so fast. not so fast, because we're gonna hire the shit out of it. There we go. And yeah, she might go Highlander though, so we'll keep that. Just gonna send out LOL now. We're gonna keep it casual, guys. We keep it cash. Oh yeah, if he had Windfall, that would have been terrible. I agree, I agree. It hasn't been played so far, so yeah, he might have been able to squeeze a Mentat here if for that intrigue. Glimpse Research Station is my next move, yeah. To be honest, I will set that aside, but I kind of hope we might get to a Spice Flow somehow. Yeah, maybe not, but we might still try. Goes Wealth and she chase here. Yes. Yeah, this one I'm gonna have to take with Treachery, I think, right afterwards when we find Treachery. And I have to try and lock it up. At least one alliance here wouldn't hurt. Another Treachery though. Why did he nuke now? Does he reveal now? Hey Viva, welcome to this toxic stream. Oh, Usurp. Yeah, Usurp. Didn't want me to ring appropriate. No, he... Okay, I kind of understand it now. Of course, he's got Usurp. Which is a fair find, to be honest. Finding appropriate on that? Not the worst. You're just on a lurk? Yeah, no worries. Good to have you here. Stop by. I appreciate that. Happy Sunday evening to you. But I mean, now he can't just chill, right? One alliance, one combat, one Spiceman's Flow. And just take his friendships, get another Spiceman's Flow, and that's his game pretty much. Another Spiceman's Flow or 2, plus this. That's 7, that's 8, that's 9, another Spiceman's Flow, 10. And just one more. He gets there. Oh, you played Twilight Imperium. I heard this one is another level complexity top. Took you like 10, 12 hours for the first time playing. That's crazy. That's insane. But I'm sure it's a hell of a time. And the more complicated the game, usually the better it is, right? Has to. Oh, why not selective here? Definitely. And a glimpse. Ah, that's an awkward row. Let's limp in. All right, see you, Viva. Good to have you stop by quickly. A good one. Yeah, there goes Highlander. And that became a bit of a feud between them two. But of course, I don't know what Beast is doing, to be honest, because that Hardy... I mean, I agree the play with Usurp into Treachery to get the Alliance is good. But you have to see what Ilessa has, right? You have to see that her faction's not here. Her faction is not here. She's got 7 spies. What's gonna happen? I mean, there's not like 1,000 different stuff you can do with that. It's a VP here? I don't know. He is probably a very new player, but still, he's got like 40 games this season alone, so... I don't know if it's his first season, then maybe okay, but... I don't know. Feels weird. Invasion ship shipping. Because what else? For me, I mean, I think I have to go secrets here with Diplo. Hope for maybe a draw or something to still get a Spice and Flow, because Dagger to Technigo. And Arakeen. Yeah, Arakeen doesn't even give it to me, right? Might not. So I don't see myself early revealing for Spice and Flow here. It's gonna be 2 games. It's gonna be a second game after that one, yeah, thankfully. Let's see, let's see. It's not over, but I see ourselves fighting for second at best here. Sadly. Oh, let's not resign that quickly, but I wanted to see the text. Spaceport. Can't get there. You just ticked over, yeah. Yeah, hopefully next game? Yeah, next game we should be able... Yeah, definitely. Might still take another 15 minutes or so until that game is over though, maybe even 20, so we're probably gonna be on good track for the next queue. Drag this much out till next queue, right? I would say it probably will. So this kind of sucks, yeah. I think it's gonna be secrets. If we find something for a draw or persuasion, then we can technically go for Spiceman's Flow. If not, we probably play Spice Trader to get the spice to maybe go selective next round with Treachery. So yeah, please give me a draw or something to get a Spiceman's Flow this round. No, a lot of combat though. I get my Dready back next round, so... Yeah, can all jump in to battle me, Mr. Champion. Let's all give him our Eloy. I'd love that, guys. No, I'm kidding. You will have 50% more win rate if not get salty in the game and go mindless fighting. Quite like it when other players fight without tagging me. Yeah, usually not making too much noise, just do your thing, don't reply to hate and stuff, but it does help to also win the game in the end. But sometimes it just comes out of me. It's very rare, to be honest, it's very rare I end up chatting. But this time it did trigger me because we gave Ilban a golden path. Starting with that combat, Ilessa when Conspirer, them fighting this, it's just all a waste. An absolute waste. I guess on one hand I'd like to go Carthage, on the other people stealing intrigues from me won't be so cool. Arakeen I don't like... no, wait, I can't get Spice Must Flow even going Arakeen. Yeah, let's just Spice Trader, get my Spice. Expedite. I guess I'll play Expedite. It's a bit of a bummer. But I will get one Spice back here. So at least not to get any of that stolen, because we might be able to do something in next fight. I want that Dissecting Kit. I don't think so. I think it's too late for that anyways. Maybe a Fremen camp, just for the strength and the sword at the same time. I mean the persuasion. Let's do it. I do a bit of a Fremen deck, but kind of a weak Fremen deck. Definitely. I guess we'll see. Oh, he has private army. Come on, guys, let's get all of those combats out right now, because I want next fight. Of course, it's economic supremacy when I'm poor as fuck. That's pretty sad. Yeah, this combat would have been nice had it been 2 VPs. But now, yeah, Ilban just needs this plus a Spice Must Throw. And he's on 11. We're fighting for second, definitely. We could go select... Yeah, she has Deploy in hand, so selective with Trashing in the Shadows would put her up there if nobody else goes, so I guess I would do that. Because I was kind of looking at maybe Still Suits into Great Flat and steal this by taking that, but then I miss this point, which is a bit of a bummer as well. So if I can get Spice with Flow is 7, this is 8, this is 9, one of those. He can go by Spaceport or troop transports, but I guess Spaceport, right? Just get another Spice with Flow, get your friendship, and that's GG. And he's at least on 12 with that Holtzman. Should I then let her selective to try and find that shifting? Nah, she can't. Can't get there. Guess I just need my points. Because even if it goes another round, Ilban's still cooking us. I'll just target second place, but it's a bit... always a bit of a bummer to have to play like that. There we go. So now it's probably just Diplo to Still Suit, send out the Dready, and then we have second wave, cannon turrets, ambush. Should probably give me at least a point here. Sorry, guys. I'll need some more saffo juice afterwards. I'm dying here. Yeah, you did it. Beast, meet Mentat. Mentat, meet Beast. There you go. Should have been a long time ago that you met. The game has choked, yeah, has me choked up, definitely. Thank you. I guess I was loud in almost choking, so my wife brought me some tea. Very cute. Not the same kind of sapo juice as usual, but it will do. Does feel good to have a bit of tea here, and it helps. I can tell. Beautiful. Okay, we're back on track, guys. We are back on track. Yeah, I guess it just still suits, right? Tip for money. Yeah, but I need experimentation for this. I could. Oh, you're right. Maybe. That's actually a good point. But then it means I can't send out my dreadnought. I'm not sure do I win like that? That's wait. So this would be 6, right? Because I can deploy those 2. So that's 10, 12, 16. I guess we could, and we block those 2 on the track. Why not? For 3 point... Don't think we can do the 3 points though. But 2 points we do, and it's a good point from Andre. I think we can try it this way. Also because, I mean, for me, Spice Flow is one more, is a guaranteed point. Here, if we get 2 VPs, it's good. If we get 1, it's alright. But if we don't win the fight, and now I sacrifice Spice Flow, we try and get a 3rd VP, then it doesn't really add any value. It just trading is a sure point right now for 9 against one uncertain point down the line, I guess. You would go secret and shipping with Spice Trader. Spice Trader only gives me 2 spice though. Secrets. There's not much in terms of endgames that would help me right now. Plants is worthless. Grand Conspiracy is worthless. Machine Culture, everything's basically worthless, right? There is not one single endgame that would help me at this stage. So I think, yeah, shipping for money makes a lot of sense, more than trying to play it safe. But trying to go for the 3rd point, sacrificing the 1 point I can have for sure, I'm not sure. You would have skipped selective. Yeah, maybe we could have done that. Ilban definitely benefited from that. Not sure we can send it ready, just not to one more troop. It's fine, we took the beetle here, playing experimentation. Hey Georges, by the way. Good to have you here. So yeah, Spice Master is 8, that would be 9, 10 if we win that fight. Oh, but he can send out the ready now, plus 2 other troops. So he's now even looking at the 13 pointer. Should still be enough, I think, with those 3 combats. We can also retreat his ready, so it doesn't really impact the game that much. We can second wave ours, retreat his, ambush, basically 10, 12, 18, and he's back to 10. So with 2 intrigues, no spice, he can't beat us, but he probably reveals 1 spice. I'd still be able to beat us. You like gambling, I guess? So I will get 2 more intrigue and go to the fight with 3 combat intrigues. If we went secrets and Spice Trader to or to smuggle, that's 1 more intrigue. And secrets, and play the 3rd agent to Carthage, I guess. Yeah, I guess would have tried, but I don't think there was much. Maybe a stage incident plus winning that fight would have been more points than 2 VPs from fight plus Spice Must Flow, I guess. But even so, winning fight is not guaranteed, because she could still Highliner. Yeah, that's just 14 though. Yeah, I wanted to ask now if she would have gone Highliner when I hesitated on Hardy, because that ended up giving a very cheap combat to Ilban when she decided to go on Spire at the end. So they're on 14, 13. I don't think there's a way to win, because as long as he ends game, but I assume he's got Spice Must Flow in hand. Then he's on 11, 12 already with Holtzman active. So There is not much more to do. Is he really gonna ship now? Ah, for troop transports or spy sat? Or goes Gotha. Yeah, he can toss in a bit more now. Maybe it was a bit ambitious to win fight this way. I guess we'll see. He snooped one intrigue. On 14. He found Spice Plus Flow, has Web of Power as well to defend that a bit better. Yeah, that deck tank, guys, had absolutely nothing. Went our way, sadly. Second is best case actually, because now if we don't win a point here, we might be looking at third. Nice streamer lose. Yeah, it does look like we have a best case scenario of second place here. Sadly. Oh, but it's already 20. But surely we're not taking 10 minutes for these last two reveals, right? Come on, guys. First and second gain points, 3 and 4 lose points exactly. Yeah. Depends if you're above 1800 elo or not as well. Oh, he's on 19. Yeah, we don't beat that, right? Above 1800 elo, it's just +5, +1, -3, -7. It's a bit asymmetrical like that. And below 1800, it's symmetrical, so it's +6, +2, -2, -6. That might be a third place, yeah. Yeah, true, if he wins that fight, it's a third place. Can we get up to 19? I'm not sure anymore. Maybe I'm better off letting him win? No. Beat probably just muted, yeah, or he doesn't understand English or whatever. Because he's been playing anyways a bit like... a bit lazy to do the math, so let's just see where we end. Yeah, we can end up on 19, right? So let's first see what Beast is doing here. Okay, so there we go. We both get a point. If he doesn't have anything else, we both get a point. Or we both don't get a point if Irban has one more. I guess it doesn't really matter. But as long as he doesn't have any crazy endgames, we should beat him. Irban on plants doesn't work. Yeah, it's a second place. Yeah, there we go. Beast. Can I report for lack of competence? No, I'm kidding. But I mean, to be honest, that was horrendous from both of them, to be honest. Ilessa as well. Ilessa should have highlanded that combat. Ilessa should have fought on Emperor. She literally had firm grip, shifting. What the hell are you waiting for? I don't know. It's like, but yeah, then we left. I mean, there's not much I could have done to block Ilban. I think I did what I could, but I play after him. So 3 times out of 4 he plays before me, right? So I can't really block Mentat more than what I did. I still took it the time I was first to play. I still took it once with the intrigue as well. So I did my part, to be honest. There's not much more I could have done on that way. But yeah, it is what it is. We still end up second, so I'll take that. Let me quickly write down what we had. So Helena, second place. We started as player 1, round 7. VPs, just 9. That's shameful, guys. Econ Supreme for 1 point. BG Alliance, 1 Spiceman's Flow, and that's it. The rest are the 6 base points, and there we go. Yes, we will be playing one more, guys. That better be a bit more competitive one, if we can say, because right now, I mean, not in terms of other players, just in terms of having hope to at least fight for first, because right now, from the start, it looked like it was not going to happen. But we're still climbing. 50 elo away, a bit less above ship it, so we just try to maintain that margin. Trying to stay up there. 2215 elo. Yeah, I'm also keeping track of my elo each time. Hey, Kinohara, let's go, guys. Appreciate the and add. And am I still on 46.8? I really tried to push for 47. I'm still 46.8. Let's go, guys. I really want to push for 47% before the end of the season, definitely. Because my goal is to go up to 50%, guys. We have to make it work. I don't like streaming more. Say I play 6-8 games on the weekend, but only stream 2. Yeah, because I also need to record the games for the week, and there are weekends where I'm not home, so those weekends I cannot record. So usually how it happens is more like one weekend I have to record, let's say 6, 7, 8 games, and the weekend after I'm not home, so I can't record any games. So at least I have for 2-3 weeks pre-recorded games. So that doesn't leave much space to live stream at the on the side as well. And to be honest, I also like sometimes just playing without having to talk at the same time, because it makes the game so much more like brain consuming, to be honest, to have to talk the entire time, say what I'm thinking of. Whereas when I'm just playing on the iPad on the couch, first of all, I can like chill, like be zombie a bit, eat and drink at the same time and whatnot. I talk to my wife because she's a very kind person, so I'm happy to talk to her as well. And just talk, play with instinct, not necessarily talk through all my moves, my intention, just know what I'm gonna do, be in my mind a bit, basically. So this is also something I enjoy doing. Not that I don't like streaming, I like it, but to be honest, I like the 2-3 hour session on Sunday evening. Maybe if I had more time in the week, I would also be happy to do one more here and there. But yeah. It's time for Georges to hop in. Yeah, we're waiting on Georges. Definitely this one is going to be with Georges. Weaverex redeemed the leader request. Write which leader once we enter the game. In before Memnon. Yeah, let's see what we get then. I hope she's kind if I married her. Yeah, right. No, she's amazing. I mean, guys, she heard me suffocating. She brought me tea. So what's up? Playing while interacting with audience is hard. Yeah, and trying to understand all of your ideas at the same time on a timer is very brain consuming. It's like at the end of a game, I'm toast. I don't know how a good egg. Does it look like an egg? Maybe a bit. I don't know how Diz or others do to play more than 2 games on stream or 3. like 4, 5, 6 games, I don't know, I'd be doing some crazy stuff after a while, or I'd be like not talking to you anymore. I would just be playing you in chat. No, what are you doing? And I'd be just like, ah, guys, I'm just doing what I feel like doing right now. But I do enjoy. It's a British term. Good person. Okay, I didn't know that. A good egg. Awesome. I love British expressions, guys. Awesome. Kind, reliable, trustworthy person. Okay, yeah. Amazing. Slag. Wait, what is slag? For a woman? What the hell? Having to commentate your own moves and your opponent's moves takes a lot of energy, but when you're alone playing, you just think of those things and don't have to speak them. Yeah, exactly, Consoles. And the brain goes so much faster than the mouth. So sometimes it's even a bit like you have so many things conflicting at the same time in the head, in your mind, and you try to speak it out, and you're like, yeah, yeah. Timer starts to run, so you're like getting stressed, and they're like, ah, guys, sorry, I need to finish my move, and then I can try to explain what goes through right now. But yeah, it's hard. This. Yeah, MT, but you didn't get Swordmaster for a while, right? So you could have shipped afterwards. I think the combat was just much worth it. Much more worth it. I understand the double bump for firm grip, or triple bump in that case, because you also had the one from Guild Impersonator. But a bump is half a VP. The combat was 1 VP plus the control of the Spice Place. Or a Solari? No, I think it was, or of Imperial Basin. So plus it gave you back the water, so the whole resource economy was going stronger. I do understand it's painful not to be able to play firm grip. I don't remember what your first agent was in that case. I guess it was to go grab the spice. But that combat is, in my opinion, just too good to let it go. Yeah, I mean, there would be a way for Beast to lock you out of that alliance. Not really, right? Because if you go Highliner, you get the double bump as well on... no, it doesn't make sense. Because if you go to Highliner, you get the double bump on Guild. What you did right now is get a double bump on Guild by using the firm grip effect, but otherwise you would have gotten it. You would go Armand. Let's see what we have here. Firm grip, plant coupling. Yeah, Armand is not bad. Alright, let's go Armand. I mean, empty, let's be honest, you didn't fight Emperor at all. You ended up with your friendship barely. You didn't fight that. It's not a big deal, right? The most like important stuff was certainly done by Beast because he triggered you into that blood feud as well, and his moves were less making sense than yours. I'm not blaming you, mainly blaming Beast still, but I do think that these moves could still have maybe helped slowing down a bit. But it's different strategies, it's different priorities. It's not like I'm saying I'm 100% correct, but I would say those are more certain points. The fight was a more certain point. You didn't get Swordmasters around after, so that Solari could have been delayed, but then again, everyone has their own playstyle. I don't want you to like just follow blindly what I'm saying for the sake of it. So I don't say your plays were obviously like terrible. It was not. It was a different line, and I see the line. and I don't hate it, but I do think the fight was maybe more important. So what are we doing? Wealth Mentat probably. More important than being a good pick, Armand is fun. Yeah, Armand is good. I like Armand too, but to be honest, in that position, I would probably have taken Andrew if it was for myself. Let's see how this game goes, because that might decide the how do you say, the that might impact the decision to keep or not the leader request feature, because if here Hundro cooks it, I'll be like, guys, I so wish I went my way. But it's fine. I still like Armand as well. You were pretty fair with your choice. It was at least not a Memnon or whatever there was there. Yeah, Albert, right? You never get the ring with Armand in the first hand. That's definitely not happening. Yeah, we're gonna go Mentat. Just gonna go Mentat and see what's happening. Not Diplo. Not Diplo. I mean, come on. Bruh. Yeah, to be honest, I wanted City more than anything else, I guess, but... Hero request when top one is on the line is a bit mad, right? I agree. Getting the Guild Alliance was your priority there. It was not the best choice in hindsight. I think as Ilessa with Guild Impersonator, you have a very, how do you say, reasonable shot at it without putting in too much effort, and I think you might have put a bit too much effort into it. If you didn't get it, it's not that big of a deal, because Guild Impersonator gives those bumps for free, basically. You just set aside the card, you get the spice, you get the bump. So I think this was a bit unfortunate for you to actually have Beast brainlessly fighting you on it. I agree, that's a bit annoying and counterproductive. But I think it was not like a win condition for you. Wait, Baron early revealed after Arakin. What did he do? He took Firm Grip. Okay, well, I don't have that many options, but there is withdrawal, so that's huge. That kind of helps me to still play. Otherwise, I would strongly be considering Appropriate. I would consider early revealing for Appropriate if I had played 2 agents on non-faction spaces, but now Wealth Mentat for me does not make much sense. It's basically just getting half an influence here. But I think given we have a withdrawal here, I'm pretty happy to just go here, get myself a spice, do a bit of a research. Appropriate would be interesting though. Maybe. Wait. Yeah, but I don't get Spice from Swordmaster next round. Right, because if I smuggle up, now with Appropriate I smuggle down. Next round I'm on 6 Solari. Maybe it's still better. But I like the trash. Yeah, no, let's go for the trash. Oh, not sending out anything. Maybe instead of Conspiro, Highliner should have taken Holtzman. That could have been a different line, that's true. But to be honest, I think Highliner at this point for the VP, that gives you the flag on Imperial Basin on top of it, plus gives you back the water to maybe run it back on Great Flat. It just keeps you running in terms of resources as well. Like, I feel like it's such a strong move to do early. Okay, we get withdrawal straight off the bat here. She's not the worst though. I have persuasion coming anyways, so my plan would be ring to smuggle and then recon to Arakeen, maintain the 5, withdraw for this. Oh, you had Minimic. True, you took Minimic early. That was also surprising that Beast didn't go for it, to be honest. I did not comment over it on the stream, but I remember that thought crossing my mind. Usually between Iles and Beast, obviously Beast has a serious advantage in getting Minimic early. It just decided not to go. Go Scott Tag. Do I get Arakeen afterwards? I should, right? Maybe I don't, but in that case I guess I would early reveal. Ah, but that early revealing sucks here. Yeah. We'll see, we'll see. I guess I'll take a liaison. If I can get Arakeen to just trash that dagger, maintain my green in the deck. He has double dagger in hand, so he's not getting appropriate. Winning this combat, I don't think we get that combat, guys. I think he's gonna hard, you know. What's in the deck row? Yado, we have Spy Sat, Holo, and Troop Transports. Okay, nice. She's not going Arakeen. So if we get appropriate, we nuke Chom Directorship probably. Ah, but she might early or need to early reveal for it. Could Atomics. Yeah, someone could Atomics. That would be a bit of a bummer. Not sure I get a green next round as well with that, right? Has to ship with the ring, which is always good to see. No spice. Also, why not Haga into Arakeen? Why smuggle? Because appropriate sets me up here, then I can smuggle down next round, be on 7 Solari, and he's gonna feed me my 8. Would be the idea. Yeah, we could trash Recon over Dagger, that's true, to try and get a green still next round. So that's gonna be a Hardy. He's gonna mend that first. Stitched Horror would be beautiful, yeah. That's true, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Yeah. It is what it is. Replacement Eyes, though. Shifting. I guess he's gonna take shifting. Oh, he Ixen probes. Does not find the 5, though. But yeah, Replacement Eyes is a fair pick here. Definitely gonna crash Recon then. And yeah, we're just gonna reclaim for Beetle. Yeah, 100% he Hardies. I have no intrigues. I'm naked, so we're just gonna do this. And what What's gonna be fun is he gonna trigger Master Stroke? Because that's gonna be more expensive than he'd like. Technically, he could send out just 3 troops and still win it, most likely, unless that's an ambush, but if he wants, yeah, he has to. But I like our picks so far. Replacement eyes, withdrawal. I mean, for me, it was not so likely Consulas at all, because I mean, without his Ixian, he had like 2 persuasion. So I agree, we would have needed to deny the CHOAM directorship, but even so, a round 2 research station does not give you 8. At best, it gives you 7. She barely reached 5 here anyways. So in my opinion, it was not so likely. Without that Ixian probe, I don't think he would have. Need the ring next hand. Oh, yeah, but Baron takes it, no? Oh, he doesn't have it. He found firm grip on that Mentat. I love that. That's beautiful. That's amazing. That punishes the Mentat so badly. Fantastic. He's got a terrible hand next round, though. Recon, convincing. It's the same hand as he had round 1. It's gonna be the same hand he got round 1. Oh, that's actually great. He doesn't have any yellows. Why did he reshuffle? Wait, no, he reshuffled because of the Arakin round 1, right? But then he meant that. Yeah. Anyways. No ring, but we smuggle down and we should be getting our Swordmaster if... Andrew ships first, but I do expect that to happen, probably. There we go, Arakin again. I'm loving it. I'd almost chat bad hand Baron, because he's got literally the same hand as round 1. This crap. Wait, no, he had recon as well. Yeah, but he drew that last convincing from his recon. Yeah, no, he doesn't even have that experimentation, so it's actually worse. It is actually worse than his round 1 hand. Because with experimentation, he would have been able to ship. He could have bought Liet. Wait, really? I kind of missed that. Oh, true. That's not... Yeah, Breakthrough could be a trash. But right now it's not so interesting for me. I'm happy with that, and we will be able to trash that convincing probably end of this round, right? As soon as Hundro gives us Solari. We liaison to sword, Diplo ideally goes hardy. Send out 4 troops, withdraw back for this bump. That can cost him the game with Hungry Solari Leader. Yeah, I'm choosing firm grip above Liet Kinds is crazy. Hardy, yeah, that's true. True, because I keep withdrawing all the time, but next round we just spend those troops, guys. City. Maybe Spice though, if that's still there. I want to hear the sound of the Solari. Come on. He took Spice. This absolute madman. I hate him. Okay. Well, well, well. I guess we just go wealth then. He's just delaying the queue for everyone. What? I'm not sure that makes a whole bunch of sense, but it does upset me though. It does upset me, but it is what it is. Just not gonna get a trash out here, which to be honest is fine. It's not like we up. I mean, trashing convincing would have been good. Yeah, but I'm gonna get that. Ah, he's got another agent to play, you mean? True. If he wins combat? No, if he's second in combat. But it's a bit of a risk. It's not guaranteed so far. At all. But I'll still put myself in a position to get there. He wins combat. That's 6. Ah, yeah, he needs second in combat, and he needs to be able to go now to whole space, which he could, but maybe someone blocks that. Yeah, exactly. He would need second place, but it's hard to time a second place here, to be honest. I'm not sure if that works, because I could see all of them willing to try and fight this. He spends a dagger, that's bad news though. That is bad news. I think it's guild bankers. Given what's happening, we might need to pivot to a high council. In which case, I'm gonna be very happy with that. Oh. Is someone in a position to get her? 4 cards. Did they pick up persuasion so far? Andro shifting is not in his hand anyways. Landing rights. So Baron did not pick up any persuasion. So at best he has 2, 4, 5, 6 persuasion. Andro has no shifting, no landing rights, has 1 convincing in hand. There could be a charisma, but I think I'll gamble. Four persuasion and 2 swords. Come on, Tessia, don't let him be second. If his gamble on the combat works, I'll be mad. It's gonna work. He's just got one sword there. So he's on 7. Maybe he wants to win fight. Maybe he's got combat. He did pull it off. Ah, guys. How on earth does that work? That's nuts. Yep. What have you done to work on your shuffling? What do you mean by that? What have I done on my shuffling? You like it? I got a brand new reshuffle Yeah, I mean, a bit lucky because a lot of it was out of his control, to be honest. If Desha didn't go Technego, decided to go into combat a bit more, or keep that dagger, I think they would have tied, no, for third place. So I don't think it's fair. I mean, it does put me out of queue, so it's well played in hindsight. But I think it's just a bit of an unnecessary risk, potentially. If I can't influence the RNG, are you even trying at all? What have I done to work on my shuffling? I see what you mean. Because once on a comment you told me you'd rather be lucky than skillful or something like that, and I told you that I would work on my shuffle. I haven't worked on it, to be honest. It was just a joke, right? There's absolutely nothing I can do to influence it. So, we're gonna go high council, guys, because it's gonna take a while before it's our turn to swordmaster there. And anything will do here, so I'll just trash that dagger. There we go. They don't have a nuke, guys. They don't have a nuke. They don't have a nuke. Lady Jessica. It should be ours. Let's see though. We could see an early reveal. He's on three cards, so he can't get her. Unless he's got an intrigue for it, but I doubt. She's gonna be on 3 cards as well. So she can't get. I think we're just gonna read it, guys. Play the ring, get that voice if we can, or do we fight? Maybe we fight. I think we fight. Carthage, send out 3 troops. She has a dagger. He could highliner. He probably will highliner. It's still Carthage. Let's not pull anything on the side. Urgent mission. What are you doing with that? He wants Lady J. Oh, he goes for shuttle fleet actually. But still, maybe on the side, you know, a little draw, a little extra persuasion here. And whoa, 7 points though. Yeah, but he's got all his friendships, plus a combat, an alliance, another alliance coming up. So it does look scary, but I think he's gonna run out of steam if we don't let him get too many fights and stuff. I'm sure you don't have highliner here, right? You're good, buddy. You're letting me have that one. He's got highliner. Of course. Bummer. A ring or a convincing? Convincing, probably. Good trash. Yeah, no, it's okay. Do I play my master tactician to just take another intrigue? I guess I do. Because if she has counterattack, she could at least tie him and deny him that fight. She doesn't. Infiltrate. We don't hate infiltrate, do we? But I can't get my Swordmaster this round still. And it's looking more like a Spice Must Flow, an easy one even. Look at this. Fact they can get that is hurtful. Oh, you had to bet on it, to be honest. You had to go Great Flat. Look at this. How can you leave that open? That's just rude. Rude. We could try to go Highliner ourselves. I could ship as well, but I was looking at Highliner thanks to this spice. Ah, never mind, wait, breakthrough. No, I can't, never mind. Because I need 2 beetles, I only can get 1. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm looking at? Selective, try to reach second spices flow. Is that ever happening? Puts me down to 7. Let's say it draws me replacement eyes and Lady Jessica, so that's 10, 11. I play replacement eyes with experimentation on Arakeen. Draws me those 3 here. I mean those 3 persuasion. Might work. It might a bit ruin my deck, but yeah, but then how do I... Yeah, I could. I'm tempted, to be honest. Crash that ring. Yeah, fuck it. Do we find replacement eyes? And if we go Arakeen with both replacement eyes and experimentation, we go down to 8, 11, 12. Yeah, math is mathing. That would work. Have you guys ever bought 2 Spice Must Flow that early in the game though? Not sure it's legal, round 5. It will kind of hurt our deck a bit, but still 2 VTs in one go like that is pretty good to take, I think. I'm just gonna play Armored on a 2-agent basis here. Smuggles. With his friendship. I could be first to that spice if I trash replacement eyes already. Otherwise, green probably gets it with research station, so I'll probably do it. Was risky given Arakeen's this Baron's favorite spot. Yeah, worst case I could have infiltrated, would have hurt my soul. But yeah, I could have worst case done that. So we replacement eyes. Throw Lady Jessica. We're gonna go down because I think the trashing will be done now by replacement eyes. I don't necessarily want to trash my experimentations early either. But yeah, let's trash replacement eyes. As sad as it is, I kind of want that spice to maybe run it back on a selective. Definitely gonna send out 3 troops here. Probably just to withdraw them. Free specimen puts me here. Research, research. Thanks to breakthrough here. Then we can do an additional research to put me here. I think this point is also a bit of a possibility for us. Not looking too bad. But I mean, still facing a Baron with 8 VPs here. Not let him win that fight though. But does he have hardy access? That's a good point. He played Diplo. At 1 floor space, 1 Seek allies here. He has city access with Recon. So Carthage is a possibility. He's got mission with the sword, potentially. The longer I take, the more he's gonna doubt that I can take him in a fight, but I don't think he's got... So he's got a dagger in hand, 2 convincings, and recon. So his move has to be Carthage, send out 3 troops, he ties me basically. I don't want to take one for the team. I have to withdraw to get my friendships. It's already bad enough for me. I don't know. But we're gonna take 2 of those. Take that. And okay. Let's leave it to Faith. I do guess he's gonna go Carthage and out 3 troops, but... Team player, yeah. Maybe I should not have. But playing for second is a bit annoying now, but then again, I'm just relying on him not having intrigues for both of us to tie and not get that VP, so it's a bit of a defeat anyways in a sense, but him taking that fight for very cheap also not be so good. And can I rely on them to have a combat intrigue here? Maybe. Maybe I should have just played my own game. Because this friendship is going to be hard for me to get now, to be honest. It would require hardy warriors, but I kind of want that water to maybe just go research station. Oof. Nobody gets that. Wait, he didn't have a sword? But he's gonna have a combat intrigue now, right? He does. Yeah, at least it's out, I guess. But 9 VPs now in round 6. I mean, end of round 5, technically. This is nowhere there. He can't get that one. And there is a shifting, so... Ah, there we go. A beautiful hand. Gonna have to go selective. Or research. Diplo, selective, trash Spiceman's Flow from hand maybe. I don't like necessarily trashing Spiceman's Flows, but could be a thing. Problem is I kinda need, yeah, to get that friendship too, so for that I need Diplo to go hardy. Then again, research also doesn't give it to me. So yeah, let's just selective. Crush spice must flow. Be ruthless like that. I don't have any good cards to send to research station anymore. Nah, that's true. Except Lady Jessica. Like, Jessica is still fine to send there. But not this round anyways. This round I have my Spice Must Flow set with Guild Bankers. I'm probably just gonna want to go Imperial Basin, maybe with experimentation. Get me here. Get me some extra spice. Yeah, maybe I'll need to go down here though for the bumps to get that friendship. Yeah, I'm missing one troop to go negotiate. To be honest, for my own game, I should 100% have withdrawn last round. I kind of regret it because it's not over. Even if he's on 9 points right now, doesn't have any more points to look for. This is so far for him. He would need the luck of God knows what, or yeah, research station once, play his 2 experimentations. Would need a spice must flow. Yeah, he could make stuff happen still, but I do think it goes to around 7 anyways. Had I made him spend that war chest or not. Or maybe it was just a mistake from me. I should have withdrawn, because now I'm in trouble. Home shares, spice must flow. Yeah. Spice Hat is gone. It's with Andrew. Yeah, I think it's just down here. Not gonna deploy. Could be my Swordmaster, but at this stage I think we've all understood that it was a no Swordmaster game. We're actually 2 players that have left our Swordmaster there for a bit of different reasons. But not working out so badly. A research station being blocked is huge. Hopefully that prevents him from getting a spice. Ah, he's got that firm grip though. Wait, no, I'm not gonna table talk, I guess, but if someone could take that Emperor Alliance. And by someone I mean Hundred with shifting, right? Take it. Let's go, let's go. Okay, huge. Bye bye firm grip. And I'm so glad I didn't have to table talk into that. Nice one. And Spice Hat means he's gonna just defend those 2 alliances. He's on 8 as well, technically, right now. I do think that means there's no way this game ends here, no? But I do think I can keep breakthrough for next round, because I'm still curious as to what we're supposed to do. Probably gonna go there, but I don't want to go down here, if not to lock in the friendship, because right now half a friendship is a bit awkward. But then again, this into this maybe. Plus getting that intrigue. Just flipping infiltrate could be a thing. But I think we keep breakthrough. Right now it's not worth the point anyways, so. I would have the Solari for double beetle as well, but I need a lot of research to happen. Research station, breakthrough. I don't know, it could work, yeah. Research station and experimentation. Puts me down there. True. So bump. Yeah, but I have only 2 agents, so I can't make all of that happen in one round. I guess we'll see next round. I guess we'll see what... I mean, we know what we're given here. Lady Jessica there is beautiful, so we can probably research station with her. Draw 4 cards. Hopefully land on Guild Bankers, because that's basically our Spice flow. But still, one more Spice flow is 9. This would be 10. We can't get to that for an 11. Can he steal back? No, but he plays before next round. But at least he doesn't get that firm grip reveal right now. Oh, but there goes another one. I enjoy that. What's in the tech row? Memo corders. Memo corders? That could be this. Ines locks it up. Beautiful. Love to see Baron's greed being punished. Oh crap, I should have nuked that. I guess it's not that bad, but still. Oh, a bot. He botted out. No way. Fuck these kind of players, to be honest. Greeding for alliances, losing them, and rage quitting is the worst. The worst kind of players. Oh, and his stages. That's nice. He's on 8 as well with Spysat. That's gonna be 9 for him. He probably can take back next round with Diplo. I was hoping it would be Grand Vision. Well, that's always gonna happen. So I go research station. I drew 4 cards. If I go up here, but yeah, I think we have to research station first, because there's no world in which we can go get all 3 points. I think with our 2 agents, unless Lady Jessica to Technego, Memo Corder, but then infiltrate research. Gets me 1 beetle, but I'm still gonna be short even if I find the second experimentation. Oh, no, that would work. No, but I need to go here. Yeah, okay. Research. Diplo is here. Where do I go? Okay, too late. No, no, no. It flipped. It did flip. Is that bad? No, it's not that bad. but 11 persuasion, we can't get to 12 anymore, right? Yeah. No double spices flow, sadly. No, we have nothing else to draw anyways, so it's gonna be just play experimentation to get ourselves this beetle. A spice must flow, and that's 10. Nothing else left for us to do, sadly. Oh, one thing I should have done though is nuking to see if we found a fervor, because in that case I could have maybe gone still suits with or gone down here for the bump, still suits. Found this, but now it's too late anyways. I don't get my bump on Fremen in any way because I'm missing troops. Yeah, okay. I wish I had cornered the market. Where's cornered the market when we want it? That's a very expensive Mentat. Pretty much. I mean, unless game continues, but I do expect it to end here, right? Might not though. Might not if... Yeah, she's Sayajina for 9. Probably doesn't get a Spice Must Flow though. And expect 100 to win it with his ring, probably. Pretty cheap. Plus this, that's 7, 8, 9. He would be on 11 technically with Spysat, but that would not trigger endgame. In which case, we might still have a shot next round if our hand is good. In which case I would be very upset about this because the infiltrate would have been useful. Yeah, just keeping that breakthrough for more options. That's on me, I played too slowly. I have 4 persuasion I can spend though, next to the Spice Must Flow, so maybe... Maybe we find something? Like another withdrawal would be fun, extra troop would be helpful. No. That's bad news. Oh, there's a memo. It's still there, actually. I think we have to trash the Spice Must Flow here. I have too many. 2 here, 1 there. Second one I trash. Space travel, because if we're... Yeah, we could go Highlander next round. Ambassador. Really depends on our hand though. But I like space travel maybe for the persuasion as well. If it goes another round, but... It might. Because Technical gets that memo quarters now. Was ready. Chase is there, but that's not gonna help her with that snooper token. Does she have plans within plans? Maybe. Nego spaceport into Spiceman's Flow is maybe the goal here. I hope he doesn't find it. Journey. Goes full space. Can she steal? Strong arm or something? Finesse already been played, but she has strong arm. So that's 10 points for her. Yes, choke shares, that's game. It's not a bad outcome right now, as long as she doesn't end game. It's actually better that she has that point rather than Hanjo, because Hanjo winning that fight plus 2 points from his spice set, he would be on 10 right now as well, technically. Plus maybe a Spice Must Flow, which we hope not. Oh, he has a Spice Must Flow. And can find this point too. So that's 7, Spice Must Flow is 8. And that's 9, 10, so thank God she managed to steal it. Strong arm for around 8 then might. To be honest, for me, I'm not sure it's better for me, because here it would have maybe looked like a second place. Depending if she has plans, then no. But another round might not be the worst for us, because everyone's pretty broke in troops. I think we play Private Army here. Enterprise next round, yeah, exactly. We do need a good hand though. Oh, guys. Oh, what a hand, guys. Yeah, we just need her not to go highliner. Yeah, we can get Fremen friendship, right? Because if we highliner and then we go hardy, we can withdraw them to take the friendship and then rapid mob them back in. Hey Tony, yes, we are live. I am still rank 1, yeah. Very happy with that. Come on, she doesn't have it. And it's a perfect hand. Had you asked me what I wanted, I would have told you Fremen access, guild bankers, withdrawal to make sure we can get that, and space travel. Actually, nothing else. Even Jessica here was not needed. We needed exactly this hand. I mean, the perfect hand would have been Jessica instead of Liaison. But everything else here is spot on. I'm loving it. I mean, I hate round 7 reshuffles, but it seems round 8 reshuffles are out of this world. Yeah, 14 might not be enough. That's true. But at least we get that. We get a Spice Must Flow as well. So it's as good as we could have hoped for. Maybe we top deck Jessica as well, or a Spice Must Flow. Spice Must Flow puts us on 11. Ah no, I would still be 1 spice short. Yeah, but we have to. Go and find me Jessica. Experiment, okay. You're gonna be hating yourself in the morning. Yeah, sorry about that. It is true that it's prolonging a bit because of that round 8. But I also have to know how it's gonna end. Come on, we win this. We win this. 2 agents armed, round 8 with RX. If this pulls off, if we end up winning this game, I'm gonna ask for you to do leader request every time. Yeah, Tessia winning that fight. I mean, whoever wins that fight probably wins the game. Andro right now is on 12. I should be on 12 as well. They can't go hardy, so I'm kind of safe with my plan. Hill Banker's absolute peach of a card. We will basically have gotten 5 Spice plus flows. That's nuts. Okay, goes for a draw and an intrigue swap. Only had one intrigue, so. But he's probably gonna look at finding his ring. Can't get any more points from French. I think his only play is basically Spice Must Flow, maybe getting that point. But even so, even if he goes city, gets those 2 troops in, it's not gonna be enough. Buddy, you have 0 intrigues. So if he can't get a Spice Must Flow, I'm actually already winning against him, right? Because of my spice. Or does he have Chomerky? No, it doesn't. Ah, but 3rd place would give him more spice, yeah. Yeah, but actually I would get that point from the fight. So if he can't get Spiceless Flow, I'm probably winning the against Hundro. Oh, what is it gonna be? Gilda card? Can go Highlander as well, but that's actually not so impressive either. If all of this actually works, but has to be crowned as well, guys. Bot has to be crowned because this rapid mobilization we got thanks to bot sending us here, right? Flipping infiltrate for it. He wants to fight for it. Yeah, definitely, but he can only send out 5 troops from Highliner. Means he's stuck there as well. He can't play both the ring and guild accord, so he has 0 intrigues. So it's not like we're too scared of him. He goes selective. So she's not fighting anymore. It does look good, guys. If we can get those 3 points, plus Spice Must Flow, plus Fremen Friendship, that's 15. Oh yeah, no, 100%. If we have to use Private Army, we use it. It is what it is, definitely. But he's on 0 intrigues. I don't think he's got some crazy swords either, right? I think he's just trying to squeeze the second. Yeah, one more specimen. I thought about it too for the rapid afterwards. Sadly, we don't have it. So we retreat for Fremen. We rapid them back in. Spice Must Flow. There we go. Even Private Army winning that fight is still 2 BPs for us. Foam Chairs is on bot. That's beautiful, guys. We love to see that. Exactly what we would hope to see. The fact Tessia did not have Highlander access helped so much as well. Fantastic. Okay, she has that for 11. No intrigue, so she can't have plans or anything. So she's cooked. And Handra has no intrigues either. We got this, guys. GG. Does not send out. Ah, there we go. Yeah, because he's on. And bot? No. Let's go. What a round. This reshuffle. This round 8 reshuffle, I cannot emphasize enough, was a game changer. Like, it could have been the worst round 8 ever, depending on what we get, but it ended up the most beautiful one. Like, look at this. Everything we didn't need here, to be honest. 2 agents, and we cooked this fight. Amazing. Amazing. This game was so satisfying to end the week. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. And look at it. It's super clean. We didn't go into many different lines, right? Whatever we had, we did it many times. Like Econ Supremacy, 3 VP, all 4 friendships, 5 Spice Plus flows, end of the Chillax track. There we go. I mean, to be honest, Consueles, I'm not so shocked in round 8 because everyone goes all in round 7, tries to cook it, and it just ends up being what it is. There's not so much they could have done right in the end. Like, she did not find that Diplo. I think she had to research for it. It's not like they could have done so much in terms of fight. They were cooked, right? Their garrison were out. And the Highliner plus Hardy plus a Pride arm in the back kind of helps, definitely. But yeah, I love it. To be honest, with someone that has OCDs, seeing everything lined up perfectly like that is very satisfying. All right, Viverex. This was a good weekend. We finished assembling your new Kallax shelf and filled it with board games. Awesome. Played Heat. Interesting. I need to Google it. Went for a classical musical concert. Nice. Very, very distinguished. And Sangritan won a nail-biter game using the leader I requested. Yeah, I appreciate that. Viverex, I salute you because this game was super, super satisfying. And that was thanks to you. I would have gone Hundro, I think, so I'm happy to have gone Armored here. But yeah. There we go. We have again around 50. So I guess Ship It also won his game because we're still slightly below 50 elo ahead of Ship It Hola. But we'll take it. Sunday, how long till the end of the season? Like 8 days or so? 9 days to go, and we're still top 1, so let's hope we can squeeze it until the very last moment of the season. Anyways, appreciate you all. Oh, you posted a pic of the shelf on Bludgeon's Discord. I'll definitely have a look at that afterwards. Nice, looking forward. Anyways, I appreciate you all for stopping by and having a watch, having a lurk, commentating in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. It was an awesome stream. I liked it, and that's all thanks to you guys. So yeah, have a great rest of the day. Hope to see you very soon again. And until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.